my name is Liz. I read, and welcome to the video. So today I have a book haul for you. I wasn't sure if I was going to film this because I was hoping to have a book haul on Christmas Day. I thought that would be kind of fun, but I have more books coming in, so I have enough to do 2 videos this month. Unfortunately, I have a few stacks here. I have some books that I bought from Indigo. I have some books I bought from Book Outlet. I have some books that I bought at my dollar store. I have some books that I got for free. So, I don't know where to begin, but I'll just get started. I ordered a couple things from Indigo. These were actually like 2 separate orders. Let's start with this. I bought The Duke and I because the TV Netflix show is coming out. I didn't mean to get to this, but for whatever reason, I'm not in the mood to read it. I don't know why. But, this is a Regency. This is book 1 in the Bridgerton series. Like I said, the Netflix show is coming out, and I did plan to read this before the show, and maybe I will, maybe I won't, I don't know. But I don't even know anything about it, except I think there's kind of like fake dating, fake courtship in here in order to make the woman more eligible, I believe. And I've heard good things about it. I've heard some not good things about it too. There is a controversial thing that happens in here. I'm fully aware of it. I still do want to read it, so I have it in my hands. So maybe one day I'll give it a try. The next thing I have is Holly Black. I keep buying her books and not reading them. I don't know why. I just don't get to them. But I have the sense that I'm gonna love everything she writes. And so I think this is her like vampire novel, and that's all I know. I think it's vampires, and I think it's something I'm gonna love. It's YA. It says, Cold Town was dangerous, Tana knew, a glamorous cage, a prison for the damned, and anyone who wanted to party with them. I love Holly Black, I think, because she is kind of from my generation, and her vibes reminds me of high school, and I can't help it, but like they do. Even reading The Cruel Prince, which only came out not that long ago, I got high school vibes so bad, just like the gothic feel. Like, I didn't dress as a goth, but I get that vibe from her, and it's just like, I think you just got me, and so I think I need to read everything she's written. But I haven't gone around to it. I've read 3 books of hers, but they're like weird. So I've read The Cruel Prince, and then I read one of her graphic novels, The Good Neighbor, I think that's what's called. That's older, and then I read like the Spiderwick Chronicles. So I need to really read her books. But anyways, I bought this. Now I have it staring at me on my bookshelf. Let's get to some Christmas books I bought from Book Outlet. The first one is My Favorite Things by Lindsay Sands. This is a short story collection. There's 3 Regency stories. There's All I Want. The second one is 3 French Hens, and the third one is The Fairy Godmother. So I'm actually kind of excited to read this. So I'll probably be reading it this month. I also have The Christmas Dare by Lori Wilde. This is a Twilight Texas novel. I don't know too much about it. I think it's like a romance with, I think he's a basketball star, and that's not what I would have pictured if he played basketball, but okay. Oh, so she got dumped on her wedding day, and she decides to go on her honeymoon anyways, and then she meets the NBA player. So that's cool. That kind of sounds fun. I have a cozy mystery, which I'm really excited for. It's Christmassy. It's called A Gift of Bones by Carolyn Haynes, and it's a Sarah Booth Delaney mystery. I really want to start mysteries, specifically cozy ones. I don't know anything about it except it's set at Christmas, so I'm excited to read that. I also have a classic YA Christmas book called Xmas, a love-hate story, and Leela, I think, her parents left on vacation and she's there by herself. I don't know how that happens. And her little brother's there too. Maybe her grandparents are with her. I don't know. But her brother is worried that Santa is going to be in trouble because of global warming, and he lives at the North Pole, and he's heard about like the North Pole is melting. Oh no, what about Santa? And so he goes to rescue Santa, and so she has to chase after her brother, and I think there's a boy involved. So I think it's like a cute romance, but chasing her brother. It sounds kind of fun. I also have the Christmas at the Chalet by Anita Hughes. This, we follow like a fashion designer. She designs, I think, wedding dresses, and she's having a show at the Chalet around Christmas time, and she's stressed out. And then one of the models, she is planning her wedding, and she's like in the show, and there's something about her divorced parents and her wedding, and she's worried that her parents are going to ruin her wedding. I was more excited just about like the fashion stuff. Not that I'm a fashion person, but I just thought it would be kind of fun. And I like the idea that it's at a chalet, and I think there's maybe some romance. It doesn't talk too much about it. It just says, it's full of romance, gorgeous gowns, and the stunning scenery of St. Moritz. It's about love and forgiveness and creating one's own miracles during the most festive time of year. It just sounds like a nice, like, woman's fiction. Okay, I have some books from the dollar store that I found. I always love it when I find, like, cheap books at the dollar store. I have 2 cozy mysteries that I know nothing about. I don't know much about any of these books, to be honest. Tapped Out, a Jenny T. Partridge dance mystery. Like, that sounds fun. By Natalie M. Robertson. And so it's going to be involved dancing, and there's a murder. Like, that's fun. And then I have an Angel at Troublesome Creek mystery by Megan F. Ballard. Oh, this sounds kind of darker, but I was going to read like the tagline thing, but maybe I won't. But usually cozy mysteries involve like small town, like they happen in a small town. I found My Part-Time Paris Life by Lisa and Selmo. I think this is actually a memoir, but it sounds really interesting because she runs away to Paris and kind of finds herself. Lisa and Selmo wrapped her entire life around her mother, a strong woman who was a defining force in Lisa's life, maybe too defining. When her mother dies from breast cancer, Lisa realizes she hasn't built a life of her own and struggles to find her purpose. Desperate for answers, she turns to her favorite city, Paris, and impulsively buys a small apartment, refusing to play it safe for the first time. Honestly, I just want to read this. Like, I'm kind of that way. I'm a spontaneous person, and like that's a dream of mine to just like spontaneously like move somewhere and start a really like Parisian life. Just sounds awesome. So I really want to read that one. I think it'd be so much fun. I have a random fantasy that I found at the dollar store. Blood of the Four, written by Christopher Golden and Tim Levin. I'm assuming it's adult fantasy. It sounded interesting. In the great kingdom of Quendis, everyone is a slave. Some are slaves to the gods. Most are slaves to everyone else. Blessed by the gods with lives of comfort and splendor, the royal elite routinely perform their duties, yet some chafe at their role. A young woman of stunning ambition, Princess Fela, refuses to allow a few obstacles, including her mother, the queen, and her brother, the heir apparent, stand in the way of claiming ultimate power and glory for herself. So, I don't know. A generic adult fantasy, but I don't know. Like, I kind of like the look of that. I saw it. It was $1. So I bought it. Another mystery. I think this is not quite I don't think it's a cozy mystery. I think it's more of a actual mystery. It's Death of an Honest Man by MC Beaton. I feel like I've heard of MC Beaton before. This is a Hamish Macbeth mystery. And I don't want to know anything about it, but I just love the cover. Like, it gives me, I love the castle, or like the, I don't know, manor and the sword. And if it's set in the UK countryside, I want to read it. I have One Moment at a Time by Lauren Barnholt. This is a sequel. I don't know why I got it. I shouldn't have. I should have just left it there. I don't even know if I'm going to read this because it's book 2. I would have to maybe get book 1 probably. I'm learning I shouldn't just read sequels for no reason. And I think I've tried this author before and DNF'd one of her books, so this was probably a mistake, but it was like a $1 mistake, so I'm not so broken up about it. And then I got some free books from the library. They were just giving them away. I did get more than just this, but I've already decided to unhaul them because I tried reading one and I didn't like it. So this is not, if you've seen this haul before in one of my vlogs, that's why some books are missing. Specifically Harlequin. So I had Harlequin suspense books and I tried one, I DNF'd it, so I decided to unhaul the other suspense ones I have. I have two other Harlequins. I have Mirror Mirror by Linda Randall Wisdom. This is an intimate moments Harlequin. I don't know what that means. And then I have Last Minute Marriage. This is like a marriage of convenience, I think. Like probably from the title. And this is an American romance Harlequin. I don't know much about it, but I have it. And then I have Killing Time by Cindy Gerard. I think this is actually a standalone, so luckily it's not like book 100 and I'm trying to read it. I think this is, it's a romance between a hard-living hero and a beautiful rogue operative who is on a mission to dig up the secrets of his past. That sounds fun. And then I do have a Regency. At first I didn't realize it was, but it is. One Rogue at a Time by Jade Lee. And I'm excited to read this. And then I have, our last book here is One Last Mystery. Cozy Mystery. Classified as Murder by Miranda James. And I think these, I looked this up. It's part of a series, clearly, but it sounds fun. It's a Cat in the Stacks mystery. It's like mystery set in libraries, so that sounds fun. And so that's it. That is my book haul. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry that I don't know much about them. I hope that doesn't bother you. But those are the books I got recently. I love finding cheap books or free books. That's a lot of fun. That's my book haul. So if you've read any of these books before, please comment down below. I'd love to know your thoughts and opinions about them. If you want more bookish content from me, you just click on the video on the screen. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you have not done so. You can follow me on Goodreads and Instagram. And you know what? I want you to keep reading. Bye.